What is going on, guys? This is KNasty3090 here. Welcome back to an episode of the Draft to Glory franchise with the Royals. Episode 7, we are going into another year. Now, this year, I feel like we made a turn. Like, we started to become a little better. We were 78 and 84. We started off winning just like nothing and just slowly building up those wins. If you guys are new to this series, first off, drop a like on the video and subscribe if you're new. But this is players we drafted. So it took a couple years to really start developing them, but we have some good players. Our pitching staff's starting to develop. So let's go in the offseason, sign some players, and then I'll probably say most of the offseason because you don't need to see it. All right, I don't care about Kickham retiring. No one made the Hall of Fame. So exclusive free agents, Quinlan, Gagnon, and Lopez. So I will probably keep them. Okay, yeah, Lopez is cheap. I'll do 2 years with him. Gagnon. Now, I don't know why we can't offer him a qualifying offer. That's weird. I'll do a 1-year deal with him. I do want to keep him around. And Quinlan, he did hit 17 home runs and sold 28 bags. $5 million. I'm going to do this. I'm going to give him a qualifying offer because I think our budget should still be able to afford it. And I feel like we can get a draft pick for him. Even if he stays. Sometimes we might just glitch that. And we need draft picks. That's the only way we can build the team. So, and if he accepts with someone else, then that's fine. Arbitration is just Phil Castro, who is a guy we can use. He didn't really play much last year, but he can play second, third, and short. He's got a little bit of pop, a little bit of speed. He has 3 years of service time, so I'll probably just give him a 3-year deal. A little more than that, like 2.5 a year, or 2.2 a year. Give him that arbitration as well, so we know we don't lose him. And, I should have probably checked to see if Lopez signed. He did, and the other guy was Gagnon. He signed. We do have Luke Dent, too, who did play last year. Not bad, but not awful. All right, let's go to tender contract. So, no one we can really give like a long-term deal. Now, if you guys missed last episode, here's the guys we drafted. Berlin was a late-round pick, and I'll probably have him start the year in the minors, but if we are a contender, we'll find a spot for him. He can play third and first. Parsons is a second baseman. He might make the team to begin the year. He only has a C potential. Look at that power, though. I mean, if you need a power bat, you can play second base. And then some starters in Villegas and Davino, but Davino has an A potential. Davenport's another starter with B potential. So, yeah, there's some good players there. So these guys here, I'm just going to sign them. You really don't need to see it, and I'll guess I'll just see what happens. The offseason should be pretty uneventful, and we'll go into the beginning of next year. And hopefully we can start playing a little better and continue to do well in the draft. We're not going to have the number 1 pick anymore, which is, I guess, a good thing. So I'll see you there. Okay, so those contract offers were made. Now, I guess what I do want to see, no one that we could lose in the Rule 5 draft I'm worried about. I really just want to see what happens with that, the qualifying offer. So let's just see. Quillen has accepted it. Yeah, I figured. Which we'll overpay him for 1 year, but, if we take a look at our budget, we can clearly afford it. Say 2.18, and he's making $19 million. I probably won't do that again, unless if we get an extra draft pick for it and we have the money, might as well. Dom Smith is an Oriole. Brendan Rodgers is a White Sox. Cisco's an Indian, so teams in our division are getting better. Kopech is a Yankee. Gonna cut that hair. Devers is a Tiger. My boy. Manny Margot's a Ray. Tim Anderson's a Stro. All right. I guess what we can see, too, we can just skip these. I want to see Mancini's a Stro. Herrera's a Cardinal. I want to see these keep coming. What pick we're going to have. Because in the Rule 5, we can probably pretty much guess who we're going to have for our pick. 12. That's actually higher than I thought. Vientos, was he on our team? No. So the 12th pick, we might be able to get a blue chip there. We'll see. Hopefully we can. I'll bet you this draft. The last couple drafts haven't been like crazy good. I bet you this draft has like an insane can't miss prospect that we would have missed on. All right. So renew contracts. No one's there. Let's go to spring training. Go to the regular season. Contract extensions. I will do that later. The only reason why I don't want to do these contract extensions is because when you do them, it then says you signed them via free agency, not via the draft. So, take a look at scouts. West, we Can't improve International Central East. We can't improve any of those. All right. Pitching. Encarnacion, Spain. Right. Winston, Moya, Lopez. Marte is not a guy we can use, so we're going to send him down. And designate for assignment. And Patino we can't use. Pena we can't use. Can use Kita, so we'll call him up. Oops. So that's our pitching. Pretty, not awful. I might actually send down McCarthy and just go with an extra bat. That's what I'm going to do. Still has options. All right, so catchers, we got 2. First base, Castilla. Yep, he'll be our first baseman. Valenzuela will be our DH. Parrish at second. I might call up Parson. We'll let him play in Double A to start the year. Third base is Carrasco. Berlin, though, is the guy we drafted, so yeah, we'll have him start in the minors. Shortstop is Nakayama. I'm also going to call up Castro. Outfield, Fernandez, Taylor, Quinlan, Gagnon. I might send Dent down to the... do I play Dent? Or I'm going to play Dent, and Quinlan will come off the bench, because Dent's 21. You hope he can perform better. So Quinlan's going to be making, what, $19 million off the bench. Or maybe I'll have Gagnon off the bench. 268, 10 home runs, 64 games. Quinlan last year, 134 games, 17 home runs. Now let's have Quinlan start. So Gagnon will come off the bench. He's making $4 million, so that's fine. All right. Lineup: Quinlan, Nakayama, Castillo. I'm going to switch those around. Fernandez, Taylor, Carrasco, Parrish, and I'm going to have Polito. And I want Luke Dent in over... Actually, yeah, we have too many outfielders. So I want Luke Dent playing just because of his age. Even though Gagnon and Quinlan have been with us forever. Now, we actually have like 4 outfielders, but Penn can play first. Castro can play second, third, and short. Our DH can play first, but only that. Our first baseman can play first and third. Our third baseman can play second, first, and third. So, yeah, we got good depth there. So, do I want Nakayama batting second? No. Dent leading off. I might do Castillo too. Gets Valenzuela. Yeah, let's do... I'm going to have Nakayama bat 9th. Alright, so in the National League, I guess I'm going to have Castillo play over him. And then that's going to be Polito. Alright. And let's do that. Perfect. And Castilla. And they have... I want that power in because we need power. That is one thing that we are missing. So even though Valenzuela is really annoying that he can't hit any home run, I mean, he can't hit for average, we need the power in this lineup badly. That is for sure. All right, and then Taylor over Quinlan. All right, so there's all that. Let's take a look at what we rank. Indians are 6th, Twins are 10th. We're still 30th, really. 13th are the White Sox and 25th are the Tigers. Take a look at top prospects. Stewart, see, I've been doing the Marlins franchise recently, so that's why I automatically went to the Marlins. We don't have anyone there. All right, Vinny Wiseman, who was the number 1 pick, is at 14. Kevin Devino's at 19. And that's it. If we take a look at the roster history, so these guys are being sent down. And then if you take a look at AAA, so we got Wiseman, Jeff James. So these guys we could call up. Waldron can be a utility guy if we need that. That's it. And then AA, we have a bunch in AA. Including some guys I really like. Mendoza, he could be a guy we call up. Hutton, same as him. We got some pitchers if these guys struggle. Allegri, I'm still kind of high on these. If you can just develop a little bit this year. Yeah, Yamamoto has some good attributes. Bowers is a first baseman who could hit. And then obviously Davino is one of our best prospects. And Berlin, the guy we just drafted. So, and I just want to make sure, let's call up some guys from Class A just to fill out these AAA rosters. All right, let's get into the season, boys. Let's see how we do. So flip to the draft. No big injuries, and let's try to continue to improve on from last year. And I just want to make sure the big-time prospects are playing. Bowers, I want playing over Beck. Okay, there we go. And all I ask, no big injuries, and we just hope for the best. Right now we're 2-11. Jeez, we're not doing anything. Todd Parrish up for a few days. Not the best start. We might be Gomez up for a few days when he's our backup. Let's just make sure they didn't screw up our lineup. Nope. Fernandez in 320 in 345 for Taylor with 6 home runs already. Maybe he's finally going to develop. Parrish is in $108. It's still very early, but geez, I just see these crappy ratings, and I'm like, ugh. Just come on. Just get some wins and continue to perform well. This is a really hard franchise. You guys are telling me to turn off injuries. No, we're going to make it as hard as possible. Oh, we had a little bit of a winning streak there. Okay, JJ Penn's up for a few days. That's fine. He's not back. We're now 27-35. 10 out of the division. 7.5 out of the wild card. Actually, we're still ranked 30th. Take a look at top prospects. Our number one is... All right, Weisman and Davino are 15 and 16. So that's nice. And what else do we got? That is it. All right, let's see how the team is doing, and then we'll take a look at the draft. So Encarnacion's struggling. Spain is struggling. Wright's not pitching great. Okay, our pitchers are all struggling. Lopez is pitching great as the long man. McCready's pitching great. Keita's not that good. Walter's been good. Smith has pitched well. And Barney, Barney's pitched well, but Edmund Nash has 6 ERA. Wiseman's not pitching great. Neither is Pinto, excuse me. But Mendoza's pitching well in AA. Same with Hutton. I might call those guys up very soon. In the lineup, Dent's doing well. 286, 339 on base, 2 home runs, 17 stolen bases. He's only been caught twice. Castilla's only hit 242. He hit 300 last year. Bounce Wilson, 236, and he has 15 home runs. That's actually not too bad. Fernandez, 278 home runs, 295, 14 for Taylor. Carrasco's 272 with 11 bombs. Parrish, $164, and he's been terrible. 2 home runs. Polito, 246 and 5 jacks. Well, Gomez off the bench isn't doing much. And Nakayama hasn't been bad, 244. 6 home runs is not bad. So, how is... So, Brito's the second baseman we could call up. Not doing so well. Who are some other guys we have? It's mostly on the AA. Bowers is doing great hitting in AA. Berlin hasn't been hitting great. Some pop. Parsons hitting a bucket. Okay, he's hitting... And he's going down and everything, so I'm not going to call him up. Kind of just stuck with, second base. You hope Parrish can turn around. So that actually might be... things I want to draft are probably if I can find power and relievers and a second baseman. So let's view this and let's... So you guys are asking me, how do I sort this? Just hit X. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're probably not going to get one of these, which is a shame. But we'll get someone else. Let's go to the draft. Yeah, we have the 12th pick in round 1, competitive balance pick, 8th pick in round 2, and we didn't get a compensatory pick for not losing our player. So that's all right. Let's see what's available. There's a shortstop. There's a first base. This shortstop could be ready soon. Oh, with low injury risk? I got to probably take J.R. Bearden unless there's someone else. These guys are projects, so I'm not going to take them over him. A project who's 8. We're going to have to take the shortstop. And shortstop's not a strong position for us. And this guy could be an elite player. But we've got to do our due diligence, see if there's anyone else here. The starter could be good, but no, his per 9 stink. Oh, yeah, this is pretty easy. J.R. Bearden from Michigan. Low injury risk. That could be a great pick at 12. All right, competitive balance pick. Let's see. There's a closer. Normally I don't want to take closers, but he looks amazing. And he could be ready next year, so I'm going to take Milo. A starter who could be ready soon, but we actually have a good amount of starters in the system. Now that our starters in the majors aren't pitching well. There's a center fielder who's a project, but we have a lot of outfielders actually, which is crazy. Because we didn't take freaking Bo because of that, but I'm not really seeing any shortstops. It's not many. Yeah, all of these guys are projects except for Herman Hillman, who actually doesn't look half bad. We can probably draft him later in the draft, but I will try to take him. See if we can find some pop. Let's sort based off power versus right. In this screen, you just hit square to sort. And let's look at potential. Okay, now this guy could have... Now, I do like him, though. He's a project, and he's 22. He's also a catcher who could be pretty good. But I'm going to take this guy with the 80 potential. He is a project, but you know what? Maybe in 5 years, he's 27, and he can help us win. So, let's see. Round 3. There's a reliever. I'll take the reliever. Fabio Sanchez. Because we need some. I think that's one way we're going to get draft picks is we're going to let our relievers walk as free agents and then just replenish that. Cortez, low injury risk. I might take him. Michael Kim, another outfielder. Another closer. I might take another closer. Let's take the closer, Brian Galeos. And I'm probably going to take that shortstop in our next pick if he's available. He'll probably get taken the pick before. No, I don't think so. Oh, he got taken. Damn it. Well, I'm not going to just take this. I'll just take best player, and you hope they have different... I guess I'll take Michael Kim. I was going to say, you hope you just draft a guy and he has good secondary positions. All right, last pick in the draft. Not bad per nines. If he turns into half of that, Maurice Rucker, I'll be happy. So let's see how we did. I'm hoping that first pick we got was good. He wasn't a blue chipper. But let's see. 85 potential. But he's not bad, but okay, there's some good players here. I mean, he's not bad. I think he could be a shortstop for us in a year or two. He's a good fielder at 73 fielding. He's got good speed at 72. He's good durability. And the hitting's not bad. We'll let him develop. 85 potential is not high, but it's not too low. I was hoping it'd be a little higher. Milo, that closer, 90 potential, 72 overall. He's very close to being ready for us. He's only 19. That was a good pick. Dan Farrar, who's a project who's at 22 years old, but he has 85 potential. His fielding is 33. That's so bad. He has a great arm. He can run. And you just hope he can develop into a hitter. He's going to take some time. Fabio Sanchez only has 77 potential, but he has really good K per nines and hits per nine. 65 overall. It's a need. Galeos has a 73 potential, but he's a 70 overall. He could help us soon as a reliever. Michael Kim, amazing speed. You guys remember him from ESPN News back in the day, like 10, 15 years ago? 79 potential, and then Maurice Rucker has a 76 potential. Throws hard. But not much else. So let's see, I bet you there's a couple 98s or higher. Not yet. 99, there we go. Ricky Hicks. 18 years old is a project, but at 18, that's the age you want your projects to be. So you know what? Bearden, I kind of wish has a higher potential, but he looks good. So, and like I said, he can help us soon. So what I'm going to do, the guys who are pitching well in AA, in Mendoza and Hutton, I'm going to call them, Denvino's here. I'm going to move him into the rotation. And I'm going to call them both up to AAA. Mendoza to AAA. Hutton to AAA. We're going to send two guys down from AAA. I'm going to have to send one down. We'll let them play in the rotation, see how they do. And in a month, if they're pitching well in AAA and we still have the need, I will call them up. Duran, I don't even think is one of our guys, so Hutton. All right. Ooh, 13-5. 15-3, we just lost a game. That's our problem. Is like we just have to figure out the guys that are going to be good. I feel like we have 1 to 2 months for Luke Dent. God damn it. How is he? He was doing good. Let's see if anything changed between now and last time we looked. 268. That's not the best average. He was improving. 2 home runs, 20 stolen bases. His WAR was 1. So we're gonna have to replace him probably with Quinlan. He was in 268. There's also Gagnon, but I'm gonna go with Quinlan. All right, so let's go through the All-Star game. And after the All-Star game, I'm going to see how those guys are doing in the minors. Keep on the 10-day. Can't do trades. All right, let's see who made the All-Star team for us. Now, we are 39-49. Now, last year we won, was it 78 games last year? Yep. You might break that. So let's take a look. All-Star voting. No starters. I'm not shocked by that. No relievers. Who's going to be our guy? Daryl Taylor. Okay. He's a 91 overall now. He's improving a ton. Hitting 298 with 17 home runs, 1 away from his career high. I mean, he's never hit above 229. He's now hitting 298 with a 380 on base. He's actually playing like an elite player. And he's an elite fielder. So that's great. And that's it for our All-Stars. So let's see how those... So Moya's probably the one struggling the most. And Spain, but I'm going to have a longer leash for Spain. Moya is a C potential. Hutton and Mendoza are actually not pitching great in AAA. So I think I'm going to let him stay in AAA. Jeff James is actually is a C potential. I want Davenport to play. So we'll leave him now. They're pitching a little better. But if there's an injury, we know who we're calling up. Conforto going from the Rockies to the Mets. Wow. Jeez. That was not a good road trip. Moya's out for a few days, not a long-term injury. He's back. So we're at the trade deadline. We're 49-59. I wonder, we're 12 out of the division. Any chance of us making the wild card? 9. Virtually none. But at least we didn't take a massive step. At least not yet. We haven't taken that massive step back. In fact, our pitching has kind of been... Quinlan's up for 1 to 2 weeks. Jeez. Yeah, I guess Gagnon's going back in. It's nice though to see like some of our hitters really starting to develop. Luke Dent's back the very next day, and he's going back into the lineup. There we go. Let's see how they're doing. So, Castilla's in 296 with 12 home runs. That's not bad. 9 stolen bases as well for the 24-year-old. Valenzuela, 237, 25 home runs, 287 on base. I mean, that's not awful. Fernandez, 258, 13. I'm going to move Taylor up in the lineup. He's in 312 of 26 home runs. Carrasco has 23 home runs for Carrasco. Nice. He's hit over 20 home runs 4 straight years. And the year before that, he hit 19. So he's been one of our best consistent hitters. Parrish, 200. Jeez, he's going down. Polito, 247, 11 home runs. And then Nakayama. We could use Castro as our short, or our second baseman. How about the guy, where is he? Parsons is struggling in Double-A, so there's no point in calling him. Berlin's not he's in 18 home runs, which is nice, but he's not really much average. Bauer's in 328. I'll let him continue to develop. He's still only in 18. Chavez is a second baseman. He's in 255. 17 home runs. Wow. How about pitching-wise? Encarnacion, Spain, right? Winston's ERA is in the low 3s, or mid 3s now. Mendoza, Hutton they're pitching better. Davenport is pitching great, but he's a 65 overall, so I'm not going to call him up. I think I'm just going to leave it as is, just finish off the regular season. And I would just like to get, if I could get, I guess one more win than last year. That would be ideal. So we won 78 games, so let's see if we can get 79. We're currently at 63. All right. No, we're not. We won 73 games, so a slight setback, but slight setback for a major comeback. 18 games out of first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have the 6th pick in next year's draft. That's not bad. Encarnacion, a 4.1 ERA. He has been kind of disappointing. His career ERA is 4.48. Yeah. Spain, a 4.9 ERA. And last year, he went from a 3.82 his rookie year to a 4.01 to a 4.9. That's not too good. We'll look to see how Bo did. Neil Wright didn't pitch great. He may not be in our rotation next year. His career ERA is over 5. He's been with the team, though, for 6 years. He's 24 years old. Winston, a 3.24 ERA. We lost connection to the show. I don't care. 3.24 ERA. That's not bad at all. His ERA for his career is 4.23. Moya did struggle. Lopez was good as a long man. McCready pitched well. Keita struggled. Walter was okay. Barney was okay. Nash did struggle. A 5 ERA. How'd the lineup do? Quinlan, they took out Dent. So Dent in 289 at-bats at 272 home runs, 21 stolen bases. They brought in Quinlan. Well, I'm probably going to let Quinlan, I don't know, maybe we'll keep him as a depth guy. Same with Gagnon, we'll see, but they weren't good. Castilla, 291, 18 home runs. That's a good year. 354 on base, also stole 14 backs. OPS of over 800. His WAR was .4 only. Taylor, 306. He improved a ton, and his potential's going up. 29 home runs. That's a career high by a ton. Okay, he finally had a great year. He's 26, had that breakout year. His WAR was 5.8. Valenzuela hit 32 home runs. 234 average, 283 on base. 431 slugging. So on base and average were career highs. Dwayne Fernandez only hit 251. His overall went up, his potential went down. 16 home runs. Just played good defense, but I want a little bit more from him. Carrasco, 31 home runs for him. Wow. He hit 280, 333 on base, 552 slugging. That's not bad. Todd Parrish, 210. Yeah, we definitely need a second. I don't know if I can. Last year, Parrish hit 250 with 17 bombs. At second base, that's not bad. This year, he was awful. Polito didn't. Last year, Polito hit 20 home runs, didn't hit for high average. This year, less power, slightly better average. But he does play solid defense. Actually, good defense on a good arm, though. And Nakayama, who's been playing forever, hit 250, 13 home runs, only sold 26 bags compared to 40 last year. How many stolen bases does he have for his career? 160. That's not too bad for the kid from Japan. So let's take a look at some awards. We probably got none. Nick Castellanos and Corey Seager at MVP. Barrios and Braylon Marquez. I don't know who you are. But you got Cy Young. Bregman and Laureano got the batting title. Griffin Conine got Rookie of the Year and Nathaniel Lowe. Any awards? Kansas City, none. And let's take a look at top prospects. I will look at Bo. Before we finish, I will look at Bo. Don't worry. Davino's at 17. Oh, Vinny Wiseman's at 12. Anyone else? Davenport, he's at 38. What about the third baseman? I know he's a peak potential. That might be why he's not there. All right. Let's go to the A's. He's now an 89 overall. Bo Chambers hit 257, 21 home runs, 20 stolen bases. Not the best year. WAR's .1. Now, Spain didn't have a good year, so I can't really laugh and be like, wow, what a... But I thought he was going to have a better year than that. So, let's see who wins the World Series. And that'll be the video, guys. If you did enjoy this, please just drop a like on it. And sub if you are new. We'll get that title eventually. The Cubs defeat the Twins to win the 2026 World Series. Next episode, we'll do it again. Do we have any free agents Quinlan we know. Encarnacion's got one more year after this. I don't think it's a player option. Yeah, so we have him definitely. Same with Gagnon's a free agent. Carrasco. I don't know, guys. Should we let him walk? He's one of our best hitters, but we do have good options, but I think he can also play second. That's probably what we're going to do. Tell me if that makes sense. We'll move Carrasco to second base. We can then... That probably makes sense. So Carrasco can play second. Berlin could probably play... his fielding is so bad, I don't think he can play third. He's probably a first baseman or a DH. But if we play Carrasco at second, we can move Castilla to third, because that is his natural position. And then we can have Bowers play first. Great contact. That might be the move. What do you guys think of that? I would love to hear your opinions on it. I'll see you in the next episode, guys. Take it easy. Peace.